Hello, everyone's. I am here for The Oval, Season 1, Episode 10. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So, y'all, we start off, voice going out, apologize. We start off with Raggedy Gayle laid out in the road talking about it hurts. I'm in so much pain. Oh, somebody help me. And I was like, child, that's what happens when you throw yourself from a moving vehicle. Like, you were fresh off of getting, like, beat up by these thugs, like, less than an hour ago. And then since you so angry with your mama and you can't think straight, you thought it was a good idea to throw yourself from this moving vehicle. Yes, you gonna have some bruises, some scrapes, some aches, and some pains. This is what, see, when you fall, yeah, that hurts, but you fell while in the moving vehicle and you did a little roll with it. So yeah, it was gonna hurt. There's probably some glass on the road, a few rocks. Yeah, you gonna be in pain. You gonna be bruised up. You gonna be sore. Gayle, she wants to go to the first hospital, but First Lady is like, Raggedy Gayle wants to go to the hospital, but First Lady's like, no. Put her tail in the car. She don't want the press getting the wind of this. We 2 days in the White House. I can't have it that doggone Raggedy first daughter then threw herself from a moving vehicle. How would that look on me? Like, besides, I need to go wash my hair before I have this first press conference in the morning. Put her in the car. Ain't no ambulance. Put her in the car. Either you do it or I do it. If you do it, it'll be gentle. If I do it, I'll be dragging her by her hair and throwing her in the car. Y'all pick your choice. And that's what's going on over there. And then I was looking, I was like, so at first I was like, is this the same woman that was playing Yuma? Because I was like, that don't look like her, but it was dark. And I was like, that's not Uma. Maybe this is somebody else. But I was like, no, Yuma was in the car with them. They didn't switch out characters for Yuma. Now, I don't know how I feel about that because I got used to the original Yuma. So we got a new Yuma on the scene. So there's that. So I'm sitting here watching Priscilla on the phone, and I'm like, so you don't wrap your hair up at night? She gets waking up out of her sleep. I think it's by Sam. Yeah, and she doesn't have her hair wrapped up. Now, y'all, I wrap up my hair every night, scarf and bonnet, whether my hair is done or not. But since I've been rocking my twist, even when I wasn't rocking my twist, I keep my hair wrapped up. Even if I didn't have a hairstyle that I wanted to last, I needed something on my head at night. But then I was like, maybe she has some satin pillows. But I was like, girl, you didn't put a scarf on. You didn't put a bonnet on. You didn't do nothing to preserve your style. Because, like, yeah, satin pillowcase, that's all and well. But, like, I don't know. I needed her with a scarf on. I needed her with a bonnet on. It was just throwing me out. Like, the littlest things I'd be looking like, what? Is this what you telling me? Like, you ain't wrap your hair up at night. You ain't put a scarf on or a bonnet. Like, for real? I was like, I guess. We go over to Nancy and Richard's house, and Barry, he just laying in the bed with the dirt of the world on him. I'm like, sir, you've been there for 2 days looking for your daughter. You've been in and out the projects. You've been to and fro, and you just hop in the bed and you don't think to go take a shower? I mean, I know you were tired and you were exhausted, but sir, can we take the clothes that you had off today? Can we go in there and take a quick wash up? Like, we don't need you to do your usual 20-30 minutes. Just go in there, get some water on you, throw some soap on you, and let it on your body so you're not going to bed with the dirt of the world on you. I was upset about this, but then I looked over and Sharon didn't have her hair wrapped up neither. I'm like, so does nobody wrap their hair up? First, it was First Lady. She didn't have her hair wrapped up. Lily, she didn't have her hair wrapped up. Now, Priscilla and Sharon, y'all don't wrap your hair up at night. This should not bother me as much as it does. But for some reason, I was like, this don't sound right. Them not having their hair wrapped up. It was just confusing me. Creepy Jason, he's around exploring again, even though he was told several times not to be out here exploring. And Max happens to be the one to find him this time, like, bruh, did we or didn't we not have this conversation? Did you or did you not have a conversation with your mom and daddy about exploring? Because you knew what happened the last time you explored. I'm paraphrasing because I'm assuming something happened when he be out here exploring. Like how he found out what kind of car Gene drives. But he just puffing on his vape pen. I'm like, sir, do you not realize that those was outlawed and you're not supposed to be using them? Well, not outlawed, but I know in Texas, like, they stopped selling those vape pens. But, like, what you doing? What you doing? He just sitting there puffing on it. Like, what's going on in there? I hear something in the Oval Office. Is that my dad? Why is he in the Oval Office? Is it with my mom? No, it's not with my mom. Who's in there? Max was like, bruh, just go to bed. You ain't even supposed to be over here. You supposed to be upstairs in the suite, like where everybody be sleeping at. And he get on his phone and call the first lady and let him know that one of the president's mistresses is in there with him, and you might want to get home quick, fast, and in a hurry. So Richard comes across a rally about gun violence, and the lady leading the rally says that her father and brother were killed by the gun violence. And I'm like, were they killed at the same time, or was like your brother killed like some time ago and then your father was recently killed? Because I just know we're not still going with the storyline that the gun that Barry had is the one that killed this person in their house. Because again, if y'all didn't see my video before, the only way it could have happened, I'm gonna show you. This is a reenactment. Barry and Richard in the car. The gun is pointed towards the where you put your feet at in the car. That is where the gun is pointed at when it went off, towards where your feet is at. In order for them to hit somebody, the gun had to go through that. Then the sidewalk had to have some miraculous swoop. Like a nice shine swoop to it. That's my app, y'all. Continue with the reenactment. Had to have a swoop to it. And the gun would have to have gone through the car, hit the concrete. Let me get into frame. Gone through the car, past feet. Going out the car, hit the concrete on the ground, hit the sloop. I'm still out of frame. Go through car, hit concrete, hit the sloop that's randomly there. Go up and go into the house, because the house is up. It's not like houses are just like level with the street. The house was up some, so the bullet would have had to done this. Go out bullet, go out car, hit concrete that some way has a slope to it, go up slope, catch wind, and go into the house and kill somebody. That is the only way this could have happened. They weren't pointing the gun straight off like that. The gun wasn't pointed like that. If that would have just hit straight. If the gun wasn't pointed off like that. The gun was pointed at a down trajectory. And the bullet would have to gone out the gun, through the car, hitting this random magical slope that is smooth just for this certain occasion, hit slope, go up, and go into the house. That's how that had to have happened. Now, the chief of police says that many residents in the area, they have like a ring doorbell on their house. And I was like, this don't seem like an area where people will be having. I'm not trying to be shady or saying people, in the inner city can't have a ring doorbell. But I just didn't see this area with a lot of people having it. But hey, this is what the chief of police says. But the video was grainy. And, it's like a greener color kind of car. But I'm like, my mama has one, and I know hers is very sensitive. Like a heavy truck goes down the road, it will let her know. But I thought the ring, it doesn't go off until somebody's like within distance of it. I didn't know that it can catch what's going on the street. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, first lady, she gets home, basically look here. Take her wherever y'all need to go. They already have a wheelchair for her. She looking Uma up and down like, what you got to say about me? You, all this other stuff. She gets up to her residence, goes in there, takes her red bottoms off, and put her some sneakers on because she ready to fight. I was like, oh. So President tells Max to take, she gets to where the president's like, what's good? Who in there? Because I'm ready to fight. He tells Max, go take her upstairs. Even you got to drag her by her hair. And she's standing like, Max, I wish you would. I wish you would. I wish you it would even attempt to touch my hair. let alone drag me anywhere. The president, he's like, okay, Max, since you ain't gonna do it, and he goes to grab her. She get to kicking and hitting him. They get to fighting each other, like full on fighting in the White House. Sam comes up and pulls him off of her, and he was like, hold up, bro. What you doing? Like, what's good? Like, you know who I am, right? I'm the president. You know who runs this place. The first lady, like, I run this place. That's who runs it. I was like, she just had to get her moment in. Now she running after mistress lady, president, as what is this all about? Because you don't even, I don't love you, you don't love me. Because like Sam had to like hurry up and scurry mistress lady out the way, because first lady was gonna give her a round two of that beat down. Like, I beat you down at your shop with heels on. I don't have no heels on now, so I can really get at your tail. I got all this space, boo boo, all this space. But he was like, why are you doing all this? You don't love me, I don't love you. What is the point? The point is, I don't want no raggedy heifer up in here. She didn't say that, but she might as well said it. Like, just because I don't love you don't mean that you should be around here just having mistresses to and fro. You gonna jeopardize what I worked hard for, which is getting us into the White House. Priscilla has mistress lady put on one of the maids uniforms so she can get her out of the White House without the press seeing. Like, we can't have you in what you have on walking out of the White House. She had her little sexy outfit. We can't have you walking out of the White House because the press is always here. Now I'm thinking, hold up. So when she does walk out and they just happen to take a picture of a maid, will the police see her and be like, hey, that looks like old girl that was killed. How could this be? How could this be? This is where my mind was going, but I was like, I don't know. So he was like, Yuma was like, I'll take her home. Now, Yuma was already stressed because what it went down with, First Lady and Raggedy Gayle. Like, she had been through combat, seen some things, but she had never seen somebody treat somebody the way the First Lady treated Gayle. And I was like, that's messed up. Where what you went through with in combat, what is this is worse than what you went through in combat. Child, I could not get my words out. My words was like, nope, you're not coming out. Not today, you won't. Then lastly, and this is where I was confused at, because Kyle and his crew wrangle up Picky and his crew, and like one of the dudes in the crew. Now I don't know if this is one of Picky's people or this is somebody who just happened to be outside at the same time as Picky, but one of the dudes had Ragged Gayle's phone, so that means he had to either find it after she got attacked, or he was with one of the people who attacked her. So now Picky's looking like, hey, why you got her phone, bruh? But like, I'm trying to figure out why is it and what's Kyle up to, because they take all the people back to Picky's apartment, and then Kyle gets to shooting everybody like one by one. He not getting answers and so he shoots one dude twice, I believe, shoots another dude, shoots a third dude, and Picky's like, hold up, I'll tell you. He's like, nope, too late. So I don't know if he's doing this so he's setting Picky up, or is he doing this to prove that, hey, look here, I got the job done. First, Raggedy first daughter Gayle was missing, and, I found the perpetrators. But I was like, you already knew that she was found. The dude that's in the car with you told you that she has already been found. So what was his plan to go in there and just shoot everybody? I was very confused about that. Like, what was the end game of you going in there and shooting Picky and all his people? What was that gonna solve? I just didn't understand that. And this is Kyle, so it don't necessarily always have to make sense, but I was just wondering, where are we going with this now that Kyle, I don't know if he even shot Picky. Like, he pointed at Picky, the gun went off, but we didn't see Picky, fall out like the rest of the dudes. Is he setting Picky up to be like, Picky shot everybody? Or is he going to shoot himself and be like, Picky shot me? I don't know. So I guess we'll find out next week. So, y'all, that was basically everything went on. But then, like, we had this little scene with Nancy and little Radushka woman, and like I was getting like a creepy vibe, because woman was like, you're an angel. God sends angels like you. Like, it was getting on the creepy side, and she's like, no, I'm I'm not an angel. I'm far from it. But I guess the girl, she had, went through some things in life. Her family had her living on the back porch and wasn't feeding her and all these other things. And she figured when she had a child that, her child wasn't going to go through anything like that. And then she messed around and fell in with the Rakaducha and took her child there. And now look where she is. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, for $99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and they can come over and be one of my people. If you're returning, you a family member. If you're already a family member, one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my people by hitting that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.